When I got in I started freaking out straight away because I realized that I'd just become French and now 2 of the neighbors think I can't speak any English. The next day when I woke up I realized the best thing I could do, as an Englishman, was just live with the lie for the rest of my short stay in this house to avoid the excruciating embarrassment of having pretended to be French for seemingly no reason. Fast forward 10 months, I still live here, and at this point I'm in deep. My life on this street is a web of lies. I've perfected my French accent and over the course of 10 months French me has learned a decent amount of English so he can hold a disjointed conversation. I'd gotten to know the neighbors pretty well and I was the nice quirky French guy on the street. I didn't let the lie slip ever, because every day in every conversation I had just meant that it would be even worse if anyone ever discovered I wasn't French. French me somehow had much better social skills than the real me, even if his English was a bit limited. But then there was the day it all came crashing down. I was walking to my car and saw one of the neighbors coming towards me from the opposite direction with someone else next to her I didn't recognize. She stopped to say hi, as she normally does, and then she said to her friend, "This is F7TJ78, the guy I was telling you about. You might be able to see where this is going." Her friend hit me with a question in French that I didn't understand a word of, and I knew he was actually French straight away because his accent was way better than mine. I didn't know what to do and I just froze. Every second that went past just made it so much more painful, and after way too long of a pause I just decided I had to come clean. I told her I wasn't actually French and couldn't speak French, and then I tried to play it off like some kind of practical joke I'd been doing on everyone. Nobody was buying that. I fast walked straight to my car and then let the embarrassment just swallow me for a while. I haven't spoken to any of my neighbors since, some of which I'd struck up a friendly relationship with over those 10 months. I make sure nobody is around now whenever I leave the house, and I do a loop around the block in my car if any of my neighbors are walking down the street when I get home so that I never come into contact with them. Every time I think about the day I was discovered the embarrassment physically hurts me.